I need to move these all into that synced block. Come on. Copy all this. And then we're going to move this into that. That way. Okay, this is synced, but it still does this. How do I do it? Is there a setting I could do that says only show synced blocks? Oh no, Shin, I know you can probably do it. Bro, I know you can. Okay? I think you can do something cool like that, but I can't figure it out right now. Or do I just make completely new? You know this song? What is this song? I know this song too, and I can't remember. Passion fruit? Yeah, it's all lo-fi songs, they're like trending songs. Maybe I do have to do I have to make new ones and then do linked, instead of linked databases, I have to link to the. Yeah, it's Drake. I forgot his name. So boring to me now. Let's do that. Now I have to Control Z. It's just me like building out a site at this point. Try this again. If I do this, it'll probably make it right. And then if I do Control V, it links it. Shit. I have to make new ones. Okay, I'll make new ones. The first version was right. The first version makes more sense. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to delete this. Nope, not delete the whole. Oh my. Give me a better way to do this. Two of those religions look terrifying, but that makes it so much cooler. Yeah, Deep Rot is a cult or following, and the Decayed God is like a religion that's like for seafaring folk. They believed in the Decayed God. Let's delete that and delete, and then I need to full screen this so I can see everything real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good. Let's do this then. Okay. Then I have an idea. So what I'll do is clean up this one and then copy it over. And then I can just link to the synced blocks. Yeah, I think that'll be smarter rather than just like copy and pasting. Okay, build out the family's history so people have lore on their own families. Start planning each house introduction for social media. Starcrawl, TikTok, Insta. Write out video and script for each house and launch. Play test the Witcher RPG, build out a quiz, set up Discord with the channels, Mushroom Game of Thrones related overlays, trailer and compose music. Music for the houses, playlists, artwork for my content character art, find artists in TTRPG space that would do character art for my comments. Game of Thrones. Inspired. Set up the first episode, The Ruin of the Royal House. Cast for the Royal House. Yeah. Aha. Ow. Just pulled that right out of my ear. Okay. That's good for me. That's good for me. And this one, I want to do rename grand houses. And then we are going to do what are the other regions? Why didn't I have the other regions on here? The other regions are the Vale, the Expanse, the Peaks, the Cove, the Lone Isles. The other ones, the Vale, the Expanse, the Peaks, the Cove, the Lone Isles, the Basin, the Greenlands. The Unknown. Okay. And if I add a property to this, what's up? How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're doing some what's it called? We're doing some world building. And I'm trying to build out this wiki for this big campaign I'm trying to run. So if I am quiet, it's just because I'm trying to understand Notion. Because Notion sometimes confuses me. if I change one of these, like if I have, I want to, oh, dang it. I don't want to see the comments though. How do I customize page? Page comments, minimal, show and popover off, top level off. Yes, that's perfect. So I want to add a property. I want to add sigil, right? Then, blip, blip, blip. I want to add multiple stuff. So I want to do duplicate property, sigil, words, mushroom. So that way people could have that. Oh, I could change this. Edit property. Oh, I love that you can change the icon for the different properties, even though they're same ones. Word. No. Paper. Not toilet paper. Right. Ah. Oh, symbol. Okay. Then we can do, they're the royal family. Oh, colors. That's another property I want to add. Duplicate property, edit property, color. Okay. So my thing is, I want these properties for every single one. I added it to the royal line. So these 4 should add to the other reason, right? No worries. I'm going to lurk in a bit, but I saw you on, so I thought I'd say hi. No worries. I'm glad you came on and said hi. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Every week on Sunday, we do world building and hang out here, and we like build out this one of our homebrew worlds that we're hoping to run soon. So this one is our Game of Thrones, like Mushroom Kingdom one. That's like each of the different houses are like myconids, and we built out the sigils on Canva, and like this has been a long process. So since we're launching in 2025, I am trying to finish everything up as quickly as possible. So you're good. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you are having a good day. My brain's slowing down. I need to do this really fast. So we did the 4 different properties. Yes. Okay. 4 different properties are here. Okay, perfect. This is great. That way people could see them. Property visibility, always show. Hide when empty. Okay, that's good to know. So their colors are deep royal blue and silver. I have never come across a white name color before. I've seen almost everything aside from a black because it always blends into Twitch chat. Oh, Scott's name? Yeah, that's actually true. I've not seen that like that is different. It's pretty cool. Portabellon mushroom. Whoa, what's happening? A raid. Let's go. Saka, how you doing? How is your game? Tell me about your games, y'all. With the Roll Magic raid over here. Hello. Let's go with the hype. Maz. Saka, how was your game? Other dog, hello. Raiding. Hello with the raid. Amber. Hi, Amber. Please tell me how this session went right now. I'm back with the gang. I know, I see. How did this session go? Christian, if you're on here, I want you to get some rest because you're killing it. But tell me how it went. I love that you guys do like it's called, you guys do like what you guys liked. I call it like stars and wishes. Tokyo, quick roll for initiative. Everybody roll a d20. See which roll you got. Day and night, welcome on in. We had our first combat. Dang, what is this campground getting into? Thought you guys were safe. Words rain on high. Sorry, I'm just trying to put everything. Oh, put the wrong thing on the wrong thing. Christian had to go. He got called in for the military. Oh my god. Oh my god, so serious. 19. Wow. Wow, you start right at first of the for initiative. Look at that. Dee. Well, I hope he had a wonderful game. And I hope everything's all good and he's not like too busy. But oh my god, you're starting an initiative. My god. You're right at the top, Tokyo. Do you have your actions ready? Oh my god. We are just finishing our like thing up so that I can set up a Wikipedia for our like world. And if you guys have been here before, I'm doing this weekly. We started with the Royal Line last week. We did House Toadstool this week. So I'm just trying to, finish everything up. So that way, when you guys join on, you can tell me which of these houses you belong to, or if you wanted to be part of this game, which would be. But yeah. Oh, you got an 11. Wait, let me see where I am. But I'm Muzz. If y'all are rating in here for the first time with Roll Magic, thank you so much for coming on through. If you guys got a raid and dash, which, hey, you had a long session, please feel free to drop a follow and hang out with us another time. We're always on the weekdays for games and on the weekends for D&D and TTRPG related stuff where we build worlds together. I session prep and plan. And Star Crawl is always on the Saturday afternoons. So you can check out our games over there. We are running currently right now the first year of our Kids on Brooms campaign and Blades in the Dark based game.
The Devil's Dealers. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
But yeah. Right now, we've been playing through what's it called? Liza P, Parasite Eve, and a couple other games that we're adding to probably YouTube, where I'll record it and post on YouTube, because y'all have been suggesting games that I have no time for. I am going to be 33 in a month. Where is the energy? Okay. But Ember, Sokka, everyone else who are in the game, I hope you guys have a good rest and can decompress. And I hope you had a wonderful session. A wonderful, wonderful session. Thank you so much for coming out through. Please come play games with us. Oh my god, that's true. That's true. Okay. I have to just go through and finish these out. That's pretty much it. I just have to fill these out and then put all of these into linked things. I only have to do these two and then I should be good. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to do. And then I just have to copy and paste. And then I'll make this page, published so you guys can see it, and then all the players can see the Wikipedia and we can get this game started for 2025. I love it. We're making it. Then I need to find an editor who can make cool trailers. Did I say cool? Oh, I need to stop streaming soon. Really cool trailers, so that I can figure this out, because I don't have time to do all of the editing. Or maybe there's somebody who's just better at it than I am, because I still am a beginner. And then we'll be fully ready. But we have somebody who's already making music and I'm so excited. I want to cry. Anyway, do you guys get that way when somebody gets really excited about your homebrew world more than you are excited about your homebrew world? It makes me want to cry. My character got hit on twice. That If you guys ever seen my character Mo on Catchy Cantrips, Ash's character, one of their characters, Captain Flint, is this water bug pirate named Flint, and she's so badass that we got her in handcuffs and she broke out of handcuffs. Anytime that character talks to me, I'm just always like, like anytime I get hit on or flirted on even as a character, real Moz comes out and I'm just always like, I don't know how to flirt. I don't know how to tell you are pretty other than you're pretty. Thank you for talking to me. My God. Yeah, I would not know how to deal. Especially if it was from an NPC who's like really cool. I'll be like, oh my God, that was me too. I'm sure I could go back on their episodes. They have all their episodes on YouTube, and I can find the clip where Ash is playing Captain Flint, and I was like, like that laugh, that laugh, 100% that laugh where I'm just like, pretty sea pirate who is breaking out of handcuffs. And like the Captain Flint didn't even escape after she broke out of things. Ash was like playing them leaning against a door frame, watching us getting inside, pretty much with their handcuffs loose. And I was just like, and I made more like I was playing Moira like, yeah, so how is the seas? How do the seas be? Do you like being on the sea? Like that was literally me trying to talk to her. I cannot flirt. I make flirty characters and I'll be like, I can't do this. I'll literally break within a moment. Am I in love? Yeah, Moira is sending Captain Flint letters. I don't know if you've watched the last adventure page in the one that I was in, like it was 4 weeks ago. The last one wasn't it. Pretty much she was like, dear Captain Flint, this is Moira of the Deep. You know, that jellyfish kanji person you met on the beach. I wonder if you're having a wonderful day. And I'm like now just writing out monologues that she would say in her letters, and it's just her like, are you thinking of me? If not, it's okay. ... I'm thinking of you. I mean, cross it out. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Love, no, bye. Moira of the Deep. Do you remember me? I'm the kanji that... Oh, no, you remember me. Of course, everybody remembers me. The more awkward, the more Riz. I flirt with my besties better than any potential partners. Yeah. I like in real life, I cannot flirt with pretty girls. I know I'm pansexual, but like I'll be like, I'll see a pretty girl, I'm like, no, I'm not. The words. Those are the words that came out of my mouth, and I will stand by them because I cannot look at you. I don't know how to talk. And same thing when I'm with GMs who make like incredible characters. Like you made a character that is based off of a sea pirate, and she's a cool captain who is a badass and breaks out of handcuffs and leans against door frames. What? And my character is supposed to be this professor, very noble background. A kanji is a jellyfish species that they homebrew. It's a homebrew race on catchy cantrips. And I was like, I'm cool too, right? And like I talk like that. I'm like, wait, I'm not actually cool. You're not cool if you're telling people you're cool. My characters are usually shy anyway, so I'm like doomed because of the player. I just give myself really high expectations. Like my favorite character, and I created the character again for a game called Zenith on Sword and Key on Thursdays. It'll be they premiered last Thursday, but I'll be on this week. So if you guys are in the Discord, in the community Discord, you guys will get like notifications for when I'm on games and stuff. this community Discord is different from our production server. This is like literally for all games, for the community to get together, all of Starfall and the Starship, like hang out, do like other things rather than TTRPG stuff. And my favorite character, actually I can show you guys because I have all my games here. All the games I'm in. Where is it? So this is my favorite character. I love him. He is supposed to be a warlock fighter, and I wanted to play him, and so now I'm redoing the character level 4, just a warlock right now, for another game that has the same feel that I like, which is like a big city, and like a group of people, like a more of a heist group kind of thing. And his warlock, his patron is the Hexblade, but the blade that he is a whole other being, a whole other personality that is Kamar, who is everything that he is not. So he is very, like, he's a thief. He is very flirty. He is like is always sleeping around, always like just flirty, always like an opportunist. But then his story is that he fell in love with a married person, ran away with them, and now that husband, that partner is out to get him. And when they got them, a big thing happened where he couldn't fight back, he couldn't protect his partner, and he couldn't get his vengeance because at the end of it, he is a coward. He is an opportunist and he's a coward, and he couldn't do it. And so that's when I literally told my GM at the time, Zahir Al-Kha'i had only 3 things he loved: a pretty woman, shiny coin, and full belly. That's who he is. That's always he wanted to be. That was until he met Jamila. She was a fire set ablaze. And this is literally what I sent my GM. I am crazy with my backstories, y'all. So literally, this is what I sent my GM. I was like, it was simple, good work, easy, delicious food, and even sweeter women. It was nothing he needed. Then he met Jamila. She was fire set ablaze in a forest, never ending, firing from treetop to treetop. Everything Zahir could fall for, sacrifice for, and maybe even wish for. She didn't talk to him, not at least with any type of interest he showed in her. The flirting was easy. It was like licking sweat from your top lip on a hot day. Her eyes were gray toned green emeralds, and he only wanted to see them in sunlight every morning. He learned his lesson too late. She was married, possibly unhappy, but still married. Anyway, they elope. The husband caught on to find them. And pretty much what I told my GM was, I want my patron to be like the outsider from Dishonored. I want them to come to Zahir and say, hello, Zahir, your life has taken a turn, has it not? And then give me a Hexblade, which is a whole other personality that is like Black Noir from The Boys, who is just a full fighter, complete different voice, completely different energy. They're just crazy on fighting. They are more like fight first, talk later. They don't talk. They're not good with charm. They're not good at all like with relationships or anything. They're full instinct, and that's who they were. And so I made traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws for each of them, and then like different voices that I would do for each of them. Anytime I play this character, I want to flirt the hell as much as I can with Zahir, and I can't. I'll be like, like, you're pretty, like, how are you doing? You're gorgeous, and I can't do it. And the reason why is I can be like, I can be flirty, and then the GM says like, okay, she turns to you and says, you're beautiful. I'm like, oh my god, she said I was pretty. Oh my god. I don't know what I say. Zahir is quiet. So I'm trying to do more characters that are not Moz like, so that a way I can pull away from being like, at least I'll be shy, but I want to at least play characters that are like different from me. So I need to work on my backstories better for my character. I just like story writing. Like Notion is really good because I can embed songs that fit my character. I like I'm just crazy. I just like details. Like this is my other character who is a spore druid, and this is actually my art that I drew for her. So this is how I envision her, with like mushrooms growing off of her. And then I make like cool things, like she calls the different other characters, doesn't call them by their names. She calls them by things. Since she grew up in the forest, she calls them by different nicknames. So she calls like the rabbit, the blade, the silence, the howler, the promise, the shadow, and like stuff that I want for the characters. Then I save like images, like all her druid shapes are fungal versions of the animals, and quotes that I want her to say. So like when she fights, I want her to like say out like because one of these is a dreamer, and I want her to be like I'll think of quotes to say, and I'll open up my Notion and be like, this is how Mycena will call it. Take the flowers in your hands and leave the thorns for my soul. That was really pretty. Someone will ache for your soul, wait for them. I want her to say this to somebody. Your eyes hold everything my soul thirsts for. But yeah, but that's because Mycena lost somebody it was really sad. Is it Petrichor? Yeah, this was a really sad scene. She lost somebody that she was supposed to save. It was a very bad session. So all my notes as a player, if I'm in a big campaign, and I don't do this for every game, if I'm in a big campaign, all my notes for mine, I write it in my like character's point of view. And Mycena says everything in third person, so she calls herself Mycena because she doesn't really understand her name. So, and then since she has names for everybody, the rabbit hopped to Mycena with questions. Mycena had to say goodbye. The hands explained this feeling, but it did not make Mycena feel better. It helped her forget for a moment her pain. It just made her feel like she had to wait for a long time to see Tal again. And if it would still be Tal's Mycena, that she would meet her then. Hands can talk. Hands can make Mycena laugh and laugh and laugh. That was actually Wops's character, y'all. Godly's character. He was so funny during that session. The silence took the mask, but it didn't fit right. It was Tal's face. She understood why it didn't fit right. She left asleep. She was tired. Her heart would be heavy for days, but she was not alone. It rained. The earth smells and tastes so good. Is this the last rain Mycena would taste in the Dwellwood? But yeah. That was last year. My God. Okay. Let's see. It is. Notion's really fun. I use it for like my GM stuff and my home stuff, like if I want to like journal and things like that, and then like keep track of stuff. And this is our like other homebrew world, but I just keep notes in it. It's really good. It's like a good way for me personally to take notes. Tokyo has something that was really cool that I thought was really awesome to use between players in a campaign. I haven't checked that out yet, but I like that because it's like synced notes between like a group of people. I know you can do that with this too, but it's like you have to pay for it, I think. I don't know how it works actually. But I'll figure it out. It's really cool. You can use it for personal stuff and you can use it for games. Yeah. But speaking of, your girl has to go eat. And y'all have been so freaking nice and sweet. I'm going to raid out. If you guys have a raid recommendation or suggestion, if you look in the channel redeems, it's like 300 points, which is enough for like anyone who's new to. You can suggest one, and I can check them out. And if they're cool, we can raid there. So that way I get to see new people who's out there and people who you all like to share as well. You're inspiring me to step up my story writing and backstories up. Yeah, and trust me, that was that was a 1 day at a time process. So if you see something, you're like, yo, there's a lot in here. We made all of Myconia last year. It took us a year and a half to be here, where we have like all the different houses. We made all the family lines. Like, look at this. We have like 8 generations of families and who are the heirs and the children. And we have the gaps here for the players. So the players can be the, when we cast for like this 30+ campaign, we will have that. So take your time, and honestly, just if you're just trying, you're like, you're doing great. Have a good dinner. Thank you so much, Rachel. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm trying to find somebody to raid right now. That is on right now. Rin is online right now. They're doing just chatting, fishing space marines, too late. Brown DM, they're doing Dungeons and Dragons, Shadows of Thorolin. Ryan Blue is playing some Astro Bot. I've never seen this. Ooh, I want to see some Dragon Age Inquisition. Let me see if I can raid this person real quick. And we'll start it up. Remember, y'all, for the rest of September is September. So all of the stuff, all the subs, things that you put in here goes back to the stream for all character art, things like that I do for here or Discord, like what is it? Server boosters, things like that. Our production server doesn't have any server boosters, so I'm just going to try and put that in for that. Let's see, if you want to support me, you can go to my Ko-fi. Right now I'm like raising money to go to Paxio. You can check that out there. Oh, hold on. NTU Kofi is a Black Power Ranger and Roll Magic's Power Ranger campaign. Really great guy and co-friend. Hold on. I have started a raid to Cypher. Let me see if they are still on, but I'm going to follow. I think I follow NTQ Kofi. What are they playing? Near Replicant. This looks cute. Let me follow them. I will, if they are raiding the, if I need to raid, if they're streaming the next time, they will be the next one I raid to, since I've started the raid to Cypher. Thank you so much, Ember. And definitely will check them out and raid into them next time, since I've started this. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to sleep now.
Thank you for the follow.